So a few years ago, I got headshots done for a book I wrote, and I was thinking I probably should get headshots redone, but I was thinking, could I do AI photos instead to make it cheaper and faster without me having to go out and buy clothes and get all dolled up? So that's what I want to do on today's video. I actually don't know what the outcome of this video is going to be, so we're going to be on this journey together. This could be a complete flop of a video, but we'll find out. So let's jump into it. So let's talk about first what I'm looking for in a headshot. I want to have a photo that's clean and well lit, looks like me on my best day, and just feels really organic and natural. And I don't really want it to be something that looks AI because I don't think there's anything worse than seeing a photo that kind of looks like you, but then is kind of a little bit off. Okay, let's talk about first my real photos just as a benchmark. So these photos were done by a friend of mine who is a fantastic photographer named Amanda Sasser, but I'm obsessed with these photos. I think they look clean. I think they capture a lot of what my favorite colors are, which I love, kind of like that blue kind of aesthetic. I think it looks really nice. I think the photos look really organic. They look really natural. So now that we know that that's the benchmark, we know that real photographers, especially if you can find a really good one, they're going to make your photos look fantastic. So now I want to test two different AI tools. One of them is going to be free and one of them is going to be paid to test out how well these photos actually turn out. So the first one that I want to look at is ChatGPT. Like I said, I haven't done this. My assumption is that ChatGPT, from what I've done photo generations, they look just a little bit off. They look fine, but they also just have something about them is off. So I'm going to see if I've never done it with headshots. So I'm going to see if the headshots actually turn out the way that I hope that they do. I hope that they turn out good. So let's jump into ChatGPT and we'll try it out. So I have ChatGPT pulled up. So what I'm going to do, just to make it easier for the system, I assume that you would need to provide it a lot of different photos in order for it to get kind of a handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload 3 different headshots that I took just to kind of give it a baseline of what I look like. And then I'm going to ask it to recreate different headshots with different backgrounds and different colors and see if it can change my clothes. So I've logged into ChatGPT. Let's take my photos. Let's drag them in. You have to have an account. This is all free, but you have to have an account in order to upload photos. So I'm going to do these 4 photos of my headshots. I'm going to say, take these headshot photos and recreate new headshot photos with unique backgrounds and new clothing. I'm just going to say, ask me follow-up questions if you want to know more about the look/style. All right, so ChatGPT is analyzing clothing style, business, casual, let's say overall, approachable, friendly. Number 4, we'll say for LinkedIn and website. All right. So we've typed in all this information. We'll see what it pops out. It'll give us, I'm assuming it'll take just a little bit of time. So we'll give it a minute. All right. So far it's clocking in. It looks okay. I'm actually pretty surprised so far. This looks, tell me what you think. Looks similar. Generally, I'm not unhappy with how they turned out, although there's something about it that I don't quite know what's off about it. Hey, I think my ears and my nose in this photo look a little off. I don't think my teeth look like that as much. Hair wise, I think it looks good. All right. So overall, not terrible. I think if I posted this, I will be interested to see. I might send this to a couple friends and say, does this look like me? Overall, not terrible, but let's try it with, so this was the free version. So let's try it with a paid product. So I'm going to jump over to a product called Better Pick. So I actually am interested in this product. From when I was doing a lot of research on AI headshots, this one had really good reviews. You can see, 29 million headshots already created. I think there's going to be a lot of really cool results from this. I think their process is a little different. So first, you have to obviously log in, create your account, which I've already done. You want to generate a headshot either for you or for your team. And then this is the general process that they have. So you'll upload 8 images or 8+ images of different facial styles. Maybe one is up close, one's further away. Just to kind of give the system an idea of more context of what your face looks like. Then you'll wait. So this says wait 60 minutes. There's a caveat to that. We'll talk about it in a second. And then once you get your photos, you'll be able to download them. So the pricing for this, and this is one thing that if you want to try it out, I'm gonna do this and test it just so that we can actually see what the results are. But I think $35, if you like the results of the photos, $35 is actually a lot better than, I mean, I'm always a proponent of paying a photographer if you have like a friend that's really good at headshots, or if you know somebody that's like, you can reliably get photos with them. I'm a big fan of that. If you don't have that flexibility, or if you don't have access to that, $35 or even $30, $40 for a headshot is not terrible. So depending on your level, you'll have different time slots. So for this one, it says ready within 2 hours, ready within an hour and a half, and ready in 1 hour. So depending on the level that you go to, that's what happens. You also get supports, and then you get edits if there's something wrong. So like with ChatGPT, I could go back and say, refine this to make this look even more like me. Here's 30 more photo references that you can use to make photos look more like that. Okay, so with that, and I will say with Better Pick, I will leave a link below if you want to try it out. We jump in, we talk about what styles we want to do, and then I'm going to upload my photos. So I'm going to upload not only my headshot photos, but I'm going to upload other photos that are just kind of like me in the wild. So it could be something where, a selfie that I took on a walk, or it could be a photo that I took at an event that I went to, or something like that. Not all of them you need to be wearing formal clothes, so you don't need to be wearing a dress, you don't need to be wearing a suit, you could just be wearing a t-shirt, or you could be wearing, a tank top or whatever, and it'll just capture your face and then be able to support you that way. All right, so select the style, upload the photos, we got that. Okay, so let's click generate and then see what it pops out. So overall, not too bad. I'm actually really impressed. I might do 1 or 2 edits before I actually approve these photos. But I think generally, it got my face pretty well. I think the lighting looks really good. So part of my criteria when I was looking at these photos, or when I was looking for the headshots originally, is having it well lit, having it look natural, and having it be something that is something I can use everywhere. I think this captures it. I don't know if this will be something that I use all the time, but overall, I'm interested in hearing your commentary, your feedback. I'll do a side-by-side. What do you think? Does this look like me? Do you think if you saw this photo that you would also be like, yes, I know what he looks like, it looks accurate, or is there just a little something off? So let's do a quick review of all the photos that were generated as part of this process. So first, the real photographer, we showed those. I still love these headshots. My friend Amanda is the one who made them or took the photos, and so I know that always has a soft place in my heart. The ChatGPT one, for being for free, it was pretty good, although something looked a little bit off. And then I think the Better Pick photos do actually look really good. I don't know if I said this already. I'll link to them below if you're interested in trying it out. But I think if you're just getting into like personal branding, or if you're getting into just wanting a headshot for professional reasons, I know being able to do the process of finding somebody, paying them, and being able to kind of invest in the clothes that you need to wear, all of that costs money, it takes time, and if it's something that you don't have access to it, I personally enjoy the process of doing headshots. I think it's pretty fun just to be kind of out of the norm and just almost like a celebrity in a sense. It's kind of fun. But if it's something that if you don't have access to that, or you aren't in a position that you can actually be doing that and you still need a headshot, I would maybe stay clear of ChatGPT. You can try it if you want to. I know that if you have an account, there's different plugins and stuff that you can do that will create headshots for you. You can try that. I just did the free version very quick. But I would advocate if you don't have a photographer that you can go to, I would try something like Better Pick, because it's built to make headshots, and I think it's really fast, it's quick, you can upload whatever photos you want. You can literally take your phone and just start taking pictures where you are and upload them, and then get your photos back in 2 hours or an hour and a half, depending, without even leaving our couch. To me, is kind of mind-blowing. But let me know if you're going to try it out. I'll be interested to see what you guys have for your results. And if you're looking for more cool things that AI can do, check out this video about Copilot and PowerPoint to see how you can kind of incorporate PowerPoint and AI into your workflow. And with that, I will see you on the next one.